next top model, Tyra and host of Celebrity Big Brother, Chen. All next on Live. And now, here are Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest.
What a mess. Hi, y'all. All right.
Hi. I know we all got the memo. We're all wearing our red outfits today. Yes.
Is that, by the way, it's Friday. It's Friday, February 9th. Happy weekend.
Yes.
Is that red? Maybe my eyes aren't red.
Yes, it's like a red-ish.
That's
color.
red? It's orange, isn't it?
It's an orange. It's a red with orange undertones.
It's the what's that orange that is red?
Coral.
What's that orange? The blood. Oh, it's a blood orange, right? Isn't that the orange? It's orange on the outside and red on the inside. Yeah.
Who cares? Who cares?
No, but it's funny because I just checking my eyes. You know, my eye exam in the city, I told you, is that building with the Burberry sign that has the clock and the temperature.
I'm not sure why that's your eye exam instead of an eye exam. Like, that's my big concern.
Because it's on my way home, and I can look straight down Madison.
I know, but that's not a good... that's not a good eye exam.
No, it's free. You stand at 65th and Madison and look down at the building that has the Burberry sign, and if you can't read the time or the temperature, then you should go see a doctor.
Who said that?
I did. It's so convenient. Some days are fine. Other days, I can't tell if that's an 8 or a 6.
It's very funny. Have you ever had your pupils dilated when you...
Just the other night.
Yeah. No, but I mean, not from drinking. Not
Tequila.
From drinking. No, I mean, I always have one pupil because I have one eye that's weaker than the other. And I don't know if there's a correlation, but when I have my eyes dilated for my eye exam, my left eye always remains dilated, like about 3 or 4 hours longer than my right. So I look cockamamie. I really do. My kids
Crazy
are like,
eyes?
They're like, what's wrong with your eyes? And I go, oh, I had my eye exam. And so now, like, when it's time for my kids to have, like, their eye exams, they're like, they're not going to do that thing with my eyes. I'm like, no, it's going to be fine.
They should recover at the same time, but that's next.
No, because I think, I mean, that's my reasoning behind it. I'm not sure if that's, you know, I'm very, like I said, very glib, so I just give out medical facts that have no basis in science.
Well, you'll be right at home with my eye exam on the street then.
I know, right? We should open a medical clinic. We should open a clinic. I don't know. It could be poison ivy. It could be herpes. Not sure.
But thanks for coming in.
You should see it. You should probably see a doctor. Either way, I'm not touching it.
Have you guys kept up your resolutions? Your New Year's No. Yes? No? No. I was just... Yeah.
Is that yes? Or did you were like... She was like, I quit it. I hit that resolution.
I quit it.
Bye.
I was just reading this morning that nearly half of New Year's resolutions are already kaput. Half the people, and more than half here in the studio, but half the people have given up their New Year's resolutions.
100%. Well, here's what I do. You know the first 2 weeks in January where the gyms are slam-packed with people? Those are the 2 weeks I take off.
Yeah.
I take those 2 weeks off. I'm like, my resolution is I'm going to take the first 2 weeks of January off of working out. And then the second 2 weeks, when it goes back to normal, I can get on the treadmill again.
Right.
But it's those first 2 weeks where, and I don't mind, like, waiting for a treadmill, but this is what I mind waiting for. A person.
Here comes a demonstration.
I'm going to give you the physical demonstration. So, I'm a person, right?
You follow?
Let's pretend for the sake of this argument that I'm a person.
Okay.
Okay? And this is the treadmill, and I'm on it. And the middle is where you go on the treadmill, but I'm not on that part. I'm on the sides. I'm standing on the sides of the treadmill. And I don't usually wear a pencil skirt to work out, lady. You understand. It's just for this demonstration only. I'm going to stand on the side. The band is going. It's going.
The belt is moving.
The belt is moving. I'm on the sides. I've got my headphones plugged in, and I'm watching the news. And
You don't ever get to the belt?
And I'm like, I'm pretending. Now I'm me. That was me being a person. Now I'm me, the anti-person. And I'm like this. Huh. And then I get up in it, and I'm like,
I prefer you as a human. You're much too impatient as you.
Yeah. No, me as me has no patience.
You as you. I really liked you as a human.
As a human, I got all day long. And I'm not in any particular rush to do anything. And I'm standing spread eagle on a treadmill staring up at the news. You could watch that at home, right?
Burning so many calories. But talking about the gym, so one of my pursuits or resolutions was to learn how to box. I have zero athletic skill, so I thought, okay, let's go from 0 to 100. If I look like I kind of know how to box, I look athletic.
I think you look like you know how to box.
Well, you?
Except for right now. When
You think this is no?
Put him up.
Well, put him up. Come on, you wasco, you wabbit. So I said to the guy who's teaching me how to box, I said, all right, well, let's go to the gym. But kind of like on the DL, because I'm not that great, and I don't want to be at the gym, and people see me not looking like that, not how to box.
Seacrest out.
Yeah, right. So he said, well, this is a total. It's underground. It's total on the DL. No one will diss you. And so I go, okay, cool. So we go in there. We walk down. We get in. There's 2 rings. And in one of the rings, there's a guy with a mask on with pads and a body armor, and they're sparring, like fighting each other. And I'm like, this is like, where's the bag? This is not what I was thinking. And then I walk up to meet this other gentleman who looks like a fighter, and he says, oh, so nice to meet you. I'm George. I said, well, hey, George, I'm Ryan. He said, yeah, I know. I said, what's your last name? He said, Foreman. I said, George Foreman? He said,
I love your grill.
Yeah, well, it was George Foreman the third.
Yo, yeah, because he's got they're all named George. Yes, right. They're all named George.
So I was thinking, oh, that's George. I got it all wrong. I was like, oh, that's George the grill, the champ's son's son.
No.
It's not. It's his 3rd son.
They're all named George.
Imagine being a boxer like this, having to box in front of George Foreman the third.
Yeah.
So I'm terrified of going to that gym now. Until I learn my skills.
Maybe, but was he a good boxer?
Well, his dad was the champ.
No, but was he a good boxer?
Well, I didn't fight him. I'm just happy I work out by myself. I was looking at this is in the paper. This is so we're in this age, this culture, and you know, with your kids of taking selfies, and a lot of people before they take their selfie, they'll have someone professionally come and do their hair and makeup and get ready for the selfie.
No.
I know it's shocking to you, but a lot of these Instagrammers, they have professional crews put them together before their shoots. True.
No.
Yeah. And now, people are actually having crews put them together before their ID photos, before they get their license photograph or their passport photograph. They hire professional hair and makeup people to get them ready for the photos.
That I understand. Because I try to only get my passport or license photo taken after work when I'm done. Because that way I'm frozen in time. You know, it's like my passport photo looks the same.
Do you like your passport photo?
No, but I'm not going to like it anyway, but I might as well look less hideous than I actually look. So I wait until after work to get that done.
Yeah. Belinda, who works in my office, she said that mine expired the other day. And I said, all right, well, I'll go to Kinko's and get a photo. She says, you don't have to do that. There's an app or something, and we can take it, and I'll take a great shot of you, and we'll send it in. I said, oh, cool, we get to control the narrative here.
Right.
So she took a photo of me, which I just literally 2 weeks ago got back on my passport. It's not the greatest photo.
Were you, like, you look like you have a black eye. Why? Do you have a black eye?
I lost my teeth. I got my... I had 2 black eyes. I have a ridiculous nose. It's a... This is the photo. She's my friend. She submitted that to the United States government. I don't want to leave the country now.
That's the worst
It's the
picture
worst
I've ever seen.
ever.
I mean, I don't even think it looks like you.
Thank you.
That is like...
And for 10 years, I have to travel with that guy.
Can't you get a new... And can't you say there's been an emergency?
What I call the passport office?
It looks nothing like me, my passport photo.
The lighting, it's very, it makes me want to be a homebody, I'll tell you that.
I mean, I think we know what the future looks like for you. Tyra Banks is here.
And so they're doing the celebrity version of Big Brother, and the host, Julie Chen, is here to talk about that in this event.
Here's my question. Why on earth would celebrities want to expose themselves to that, right? Why?
Well...
And are they putting them in a special house? You know, one with, like, equipped with, like, a psychologist and all the things they're going to need to get through it?
They may be using the term celebrity loosely.
Yes.
Huh?
I don't know. People want more celebrity.
Yeah, or they...
People want what?
More celebrity.
People who are searching to become celebrities.
By the way,
they want
this is the perfect... You should do this.
Oh, yes.
You should, as an assignment for our show,
yes.
You should go be on Celebrity Big Brother and come back and show us the tape.
Survive. Maybe
well, one of them. I don't care. Go on.
Why are we always the ones who have all the fun?
We have a good idea.
Have some fun.
Come on, amazing race yourself, all right?
Yeah.
All right, it's time for Snow White Travel Trivia.
Sorry, ladies, sorry. I know, I'm sorry.
That is Afia Clark from Brooklyn. What's up, Afia? I like the look.
I have your same boots, by the way.
Those are great.
They're the best.
Comfy.
And they're seasonal right now. They're perfect for the season.
Yes.
Well, nice to see you. We're going to call Margaret from Redondo Beach, California, and see if Margaret is up.
Redondo Beach sounds nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is. I was just thinking about that.
Didn't Bugs Bunny always wind up in Redondo Beach when he made a left turn at Albuquerque?
It is. When you wake up in Redondo Beach, every day's a good day.
Yeah.
But clearly, she hasn't woken up yet.
Hello?
She's awake. Margaret?
Yes.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest and Kelly Ripa. You're on the air with us right now.
I'm awake now.
Are we? We're waking you up?
Yep, you sure are. That's okay.
Sorry.
Do you want us to call back later?
No way.
Okay.
But, I mean, how lovely and wonderful to wake up every morning in Redondo Beach, California, huh?
It sure is. It's going to be a beautiful day today.
Are you going to surf?
No, probably go for a nice walk along the beach.
Okay.
Ah, that sounds like heaven. All right, we're going to spin the wheel, see what you're playing for, Margaret.
Okay. What do we have?
The club, Barbados. Who doesn't want to go to our club? Yeah, it's the club. 7 days and 6 nights in an oceanfront room. It's all inclusive. This trip is provided in part by... oh, no, it's not. It's not provided in part by anyone.
No one wanted to provide any part of it.
Apparently, I'm just like a robot at this point, and I just say from 6 years ago, this trip is provided in part by yours truly and him over here.
She just called me Regis. I mean, it happens all the time.
You have 20 seconds and only one guess, Margaret. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so, Margaret, you know, we've had Lisa Rinna on the show before. Who did we say Lisa Rinna is married to?
Oh, blimey.
No, you know this. You know this. You know this.
He's a good-looking guy.
I
He's
know
a nice
it,
guy.
but I can't think of his name. I can see his face, too.
You can see his face?
I can see his face.
Google it.
Google it. I'm on my phone. I'm upstairs. I just got out of bed.
All right, we're out of time. Look, the good news is you live in Redondo Beach.
Yeah.
Harry Hamlin is his name. Harry Hamlin is his name.
Now I know it.
Yeah.
Well, there's more good news, though.
Yeah, you're going to get a great prize. You and a lucky member of our studio audience will each receive a $500 prize, appliance package from Cuisinart. Yes, okay, an appliance package from Cuisinart.
Provided in part by...
Margaret, please pick a number between 1 and 199.
Number 8.
8.
There he is. All right, Margaret, you have a great day in Southern California. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Back with Tyra Banks right after this.
Still ahead on live from Celebrity Big Brother Julie Chen. Coming up next, Tyra Banks.
It can be hard to let.
Nice to see you. Look at that. Look at that walk. Boom.
Nice.
Like a superhero.
I gotta tell you, you know how to make an entrance. You really do. So have you always been fierce? Because Ryan was saying, like, he introduced you as fabulous and fierce. And as long as I've known you, you've been fierce.
I have been fierce as long as you have known me, but
Right.
I have not been always fierce.
So tell me about your awkward, non-fierce time.
Yeah, when I was 11, I grew 3 inches and lost 30 pounds in 3 months.
Wow.
So I was my same height now,
At 11.
but 62 pounds less. And there was nothing that I could do to gain weight. I was miserable.
Right.
Really, really miserable. And then I slowly started to gain weight, and now every hallway is a runway.
Right.
I mean, it's like I saw Tyra walk in backstage.
Yeah. Right.
Right?
I need
That
right
is the rule.
And I was like, she just, like, there's an energy that comes with you.
I just don't want you to think that that's how you look. That's not how you look.
I didn't look like this.
I watch her show. I'm supposed to do this.
Yes, it's a crossover.
Right. Listen, I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
Yeah. Did you ever? It's so funny because I'm gonna derail this interview for a second. But did you ever have a mishap on the runway ever, like in your life?
You know, I have never fallen,
Right.
but I remember being a young model and walking on the runway and not understanding why I couldn't take like steps.
Right.
And it was because my shoelaces were tied together.
What?
Well, who did that?
Who did that?
I don't know. So this is what I did. You can't trip me up, honey. I was like...
I'm going to tell you, I think it was Claudia Schiffer.
Was it?
I just like started a scandal. Start a scandal.
You say that you can see the model in everybody, right?
I can,
You
yes.
can. Like, you see something in everyone.
I meet people and I immediately, it's the woman serving me in the restaurant. It is the accountant in the meeting. It is the bus driver. It's like, what's up, Tyra? As I'm
And
walking
if you
down the
see
street.
something, do you say something to someone? Like, you have an amazing...
I'm like, I love how the corners of your eyes turn up and you have one dimple here and your smile is a little crooked. And they're like, what? I'm like, that's a model.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Look over here at Gelman.
Yes. Gelman
What
has...
do you see when you look at
in him?
You know what? I love that Gelman's forehead is really strong. You have a very heavy
A
brow.
strong forehead.
Yeah, very
It's
heavy.
almost like, Gelman, if you keep your face straight, but you look up, your eyes look up, but you keep your face straight, you don't see the ceiling. You see, like, your eyebrows, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's that heavy Cro-Magnon brow.
Yeah, it's like demonic.
It's very high fashion.
Yeah.
It's high fashion.
Is that high fashion?
Yes.
High fashion.
So Gelman has, let's say, a future as an aged model.
Yes, but aged, speaking of,
Right.
why is it that guys are sexy as you get older. Women,
Yeah,
why is it that the little gray starts coming in the crow's feet and we think that's sexy? But when we start to gray,
right,
and when we get wrinkles, it's like, oh Lord, send in the Botox.
Well, I don't know if that ever happens to me someday. I just hope I'm brave enough
to endure the pain.
So all this age crap is unfair.
Yeah,
and like when your gray comes, I want you to celebrate whenever that happens.
Oh yes, and when that does happen someday.
So I took the age cap off of Top Model.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes, it is 18 to infinity.
18 to infinity.
Yes.
There's no ceiling. That's
no ceiling.
Hey, here's a show we're eligible for.
Is there still that damn height restriction?
No.
Okay, good. Okay,
so we're eligible.
We're in.
Yeah, I mean, I have girls that are like this, I have girls like this, I have girls that are like this, I have girls that are like this, I got this, I got this, I got
Yeah, we have to talk about the show. Let's take a break and come back and talk more about Tyra Banks and the show.
Still ahead on Live from Celebrity Big Brother, Julie Chen.
Shopping for your pet, and the world is like, I had no idea. That's right. Interesting to you.
But is it the way they photograph, or the way they carry themselves, or what is it?
You know, it's a lot of the times it's the way that you photograph. So as a model, you need to look better in your pictures than you do in person. So when people come up to me in the airport and they're like, girl, pick up your shoes and here's your purse, and by the way, you look so much better in person. I'm like, you're insulting me.
Right.
Ah. You're saying that my work is not good because I need to be better in photos.
Oh.
Huh. I mean, I fail in both. But the show has been on a long time.
Yes.
It's a staple. But fans lashed out at you.
Yeah.
What happened?
I walked away from my show. So I said I wanted to continue, but I'm not going to host it anymore. I'm just going to produce it, executive produce it.
We had the baby.
Yeah, but it actually wasn't about the baby. It really was about me like wanting the show to continue and create like a new generation for the show. And because I own a portion of it, you know, I wanted to continue. Yeah. And it's in 100 and something countries around the world, so I wanted to continue that. And I walked away. And I was like, I'm good. And then the Twitter sphere.
The claws came out.
What the hell? Yep. It's like the love-hate. Then my partner on Top Model, his name is Ken Mock. I love you to death, Ken Mock. But he would call me and we would fight. Like, he'd be like, you need to come back. You created this. Don't you remember? And da-da-da. And how dare you? And he started doing his own version of Twitter on the phone with me. And I remember being in a hallway at an editing session for something else. And we are yelling and screaming. I'm screaming into the phone. People have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm yelling with my partner, like, I'm not coming back. Let me out. Like it was like a Be Quiet Tiffany moment all over again, but on the phone. Top Model watchers know what I'm talking about. And I finally said, fine, I'll do it. And I hung up, and then he texted me like a smiley face. Yeah.
A smizey face.
A smizey.
Oh, look at you.
Is there a smize emoji? Do you know? Have you invented that yet?
There is not really a smize emoji.
You should make some like Tyra Banks smize.
Oh, I have those like tie stickery thingies.
Yeah, but you should do like a
smize emoji. Like
would you take us on a journey and teach us? Well, she can do it. Would you teach me how to both of us how to smize?
Well, smizing is easy. We've been doing that since season 1 of America's Next Top Model, which is the squint.
All right.
You know, and you like push through, and you have to convince people to do whatever you want them to do by smizing. But there's something else called the hashtag NLF smize.
All right, well, tell us what all that means right after this.
Oh, my God.
Monday on Live from the series Mozart in the Jungle.
We're back with America's Next Top Model host Tyra Banks, executive producer as well, and you just spelled something out. Hashtag,
yeah,
what was
hashtag
that?
NLF. So this season on Top Model, it's all about next level fierce, because we've been fierce for 23 cycles.
Next level now.
And you have to take it up a notch, because these girls have been watching since they've been like 3.
Right.
So,
oh my gosh.
They've grown up on the show.
That's crazy. Is that crazy for you?
I have girls that are like, I was 3 years old, Tyra, and my mommy used to watch your show. And now I'm 18 and I can smize.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
So, all right, let's
so,
walk us through smizing.
Okay, so smizing
next level smizing.
Smizing is just squinting and like, doing that thing and really enhancing and pulling them in. Next level fierce smizing involves the body.
Do we stand up?
Yes, you stand up. And you're going to turn away.
Look how tall we are.
This is us standing.
We're going to turn away from the camera and then you whip. Okay? So, and then so 5, 6, 7, 8. hate and whip and keep moving and a smizing and a smizing and a whip.
Oh,
and smize and smize and smize and smize and smize and smize and whip. Smize and smize and then walk toward your camera.
Yeah.
Walk to it.
I'm walking towards it.
And keep it slow, but
Here,
keep the smize. Keep the eyes smizing. Lips are Novocaine. Okay, and then last and whip. And slide.
America's Next Top Model airs Tuesdays at 8 VH1. We'll be right back.
If you'd like to know more about anything you see on live, just log on to our website at kellyandryan.com.
The world is...
I loved it. I feel like an NBA player. How are you?
I'm glamorous as ever.
Oh, thank you. Well, you know, if you have professional hair makeup people, it's like a magic wand, you know?
I know. I always say, like, on the weekends, I never really appreciate the team here until I have to, like,
Do it on your own.
brush my teeth. And I'm like, how do they do it?
I know.
So you and I have a mutual friend.
We do.
I heard about this.
Yeah.
Andy Cohen.
Yep. Well, you've actually known him longer than I've known him.
We were interns together as teenagers at CBS News in 1989. I was 19, he was probably 20. And I walk into the first day at CBS News, and he had... Did you ever see his long pony days?
Yeah, of course.
And he had these, like, black... framed plastic, like Elvis Costello glasses. And I didn't know he was gay, and I had a crush on him.
Right.
And my college boyfriend at the time, kind of could sense I had a crush on him. He was like, you know he's gay, right? And I was like, no, you're just jealous that I have a crush on him. No, but now we are,
I know.
friends.
You know what? It worked out for both of you.
Yes, it did.
I said there's something about that CBS internship program that's kind of amazing.
No, he was like the star intern. He was like the teacher's pet. So all the other interns...
He has this incredible motor, this energy. Was he equally as
Yes.
motorized then?
Well, just to give you an idea, there were 10 interns. 9 of us were just like, filing our nails, looking for the clock to ring because it was,
Right, 4:59 on Friday.
Yeah, and you didn't get paid. And he was the one who did the extra credit. So at the end of the summer, we were like,
annoying.
I hate that kid.
When he wrote that book, Most Talkative, his first book, he talks, a lot of it is about being an intern. And I bought a copy for each one of our interns here because I thought, this is a really good, it's an important book for people experiencing their first internship about how you really do that. You make yourself available and do that extra stuff, and it comes back to you.
Oh, absolutely. And if you get the little tips from people who made the most out of their internships, like he did, then you're like, okay, then I'm going all the way.
Yeah.
Well, it did work out for both of you, as Kelly said, and I see you in Los Angeles every once in a while, but you're out here in New York.
I am. This is my hometown. I'm from Queens.
Oh my gosh, I forget that you're a Queens lady.
I know. And I went recently back to my high school in Fresh Meadows.
Oh, what was that like?
It was amazing because, you never realized how little you were when you were a senior because you felt like,
yeah, like
the gum.
Right.
Yeah. And then they were so cute, and they're all in uniforms now. I went to a Catholic high school. We had dress code back then in the 80s, and they were all like bright-eyed and in these uniforms, and I'm like, they're so adorable. And I looked at my best friend from high school who came with me. I said, were we ever that young and sweet and tiny and innocent? Like, we thought we were 17, 18, going on 25, and, it's just...
Aside for the young part, we feel pretty tiny in these chairs every day. I feel like
we're still tiny. We're still waiting for that growth spurt to kick in. How's Les doing? Les is doing good. Of course, you've been married for how long?
13 years. We just celebrated lucky 13. Thank you.
I like him.
He's a good guy.
I like you two together.
Thank you.
I think you're a very well-suited couple.
And you have met our little son, Charlie, right? You come to L.A. now and then.
I have a crush on Charlie. He's so, chic and cool, and he's got the best mop of hair I've ever seen on any kid.
Oh, it's everyone, the first thing they say is, that hair. He's like half human, half hair, you know.
He almost looks like he's wearing a Disney character wig.
I know.
But it's his hair.
I know.
It's like his real hair. It's like full and fluffy.
And it matches his personality. He's just like, you know, I always say to my husband, oh my gosh, I think I've given birth to John Belushi from Animal House. If you know, John Belushi's always like, and I'm like, every time I watch the movie, I'm like, oh my gosh, I think that's what our son's going to become.
I just hope he stays that way.
I know.
Yeah, he's so sweet.
But
Thank you.
back to Les for a second. Is he romantic? Do you have date nights?
We
what do you
have date nights, and I'll tell you, it's funny because we're always going to a business event or whatever event.
You guys are busy.
We're busy, but the best thing about being busy, like recently the Grammy Awards, like if we go to the Grammy Awards or whatever we're going to, we will make it a date night after that event because we're already out.
Right.
Babysitters are already home.
Makeup, hair, dress.
Oh,
great.
Yes, I look great. I'm like, let's take pictures and sit down and go out to dinner.
Right. Yeah.
And we'll do date night after we have left something that is business related because we're already out and we're with each other, and it's a great way to just kind of download each other on the end of the day and what's happening.
But that's great when the Grammys are on the West Coast. But we're on the East Coast, you got to go out till 4 in the morning because they're actually...
Well, that was... we were up very late at our own apartment here, just like heating up Chinese food. That was our date.
That's the best way to do it.
I bet Les brings home... Does he ever bring home the best gossip? Like, I mean, I'm thinking he's running these big events, right? He's got to know stuff. We have to sit down and talk. I really want to sit
You have to come over. You guys have to come over for a meal.
Come over?
We promise we'll only tell half the stories on the air.
Right, we won't say anything on the air, but you and I need to sit down and, like, download.
Over Chinese food. It's going to happen.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to come back right after this talking about Celebrity Big Brother with Julie Chen. Stay with us.
Monday on Live from new film Black Panther, Walking Dead stuff. If you want to check out what's happening on Live, go social. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or Snapchat.
All right, we're back with Julie Chen. It is Celebrity Big Brother. And they did this in the UK first, right?
They did, and we never did it here in the United States for a bunch of reasons. Number one, it was hard finding celebrities wanting to be locked away for 3 months.
Right.
And this is not 3 months. This is just 2.5 weeks. So, so it's like, it's very different. And in the past, it was like, very, very expensive. If we wanted to get a celebrity for 3.5 months, it was going to be a lot of money.
Right.
They're used to, celebrity paychecks.
Right, exactly. So how do you convince these celebrities? You just say it's not, listen, it's not that long.
The one person that wins gets $250,000 on top of whatever each person is, it's not bad. And, you're constantly in the public eye. That helps all celebrities.
But sometimes, don't you find that certain celebrities, and again, I've not seen the British version of this show, but
me neither, but
there
don't
seems
tell
to be
them.
like, there almost needs to be like a necessity that there's a lack of self-awareness.
Yeah, and
well, that's easy to find out there.
And people who forget that the cameras are there. And, celebrities are more aware of being in the public eye and cameras than anyone, but no one has actually lived under a microscope 24/7. I mean, you can't be a phony for like 2.5 weeks straight.
Right.
That's gotta be exhausting.
I don't know about that. I mean, haven't you met people on the show where you're like, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
And that's tiresome.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So maybe, we'll see. But, it's the first live eviction show tonight.
Could you, in some other, life, could you ever do it? Would you ever be a contestant on Big Brother?
Never. I tried it for 4 hours once as an experiment with my co-host of The Talk as like a spoof.
Wait, you guys had cameras backstage, or?
Oh, no, we went in the house. The ladies of The Talk moved in for 4 hours and did like a quick competition, and
what did Cheryl do? Tell me what Cheryl did.
Well, Cheryl was trying to learn the game. She was like, well, so wait a minute. Now I got to turn my back on you and I got to stab you in the back. We were like, it's Big Brother, But Sarah Gilbert, she is the one to watch. She plays all nice and she's earthy, crunchy. No, get her in a competition and the fangs come out. And
I love
she's
that.
I'm scared of you.
And you said tonight is the first
Tonight is the
eviction?
first live eviction, so we'll see who goes. It's a 2-hour show. Friday nights is 2 hours.
I'm dying to know. I'm dying. I'm very excited about this, and I'm coming over to your house.
Yes.
And we're gonna
dish.
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna
dish
give
about
you-
all the gossip.
That's right.
Who are who are some of the celebrities for people who don't know yet who are in the house?
Okay. Ron Artest, now known as Meta World Peace.
Meta World Peace.
The guy knows a tour thing about, winning. He has a championship NBA ring when he was
Right.
with the Lakers. We've got Chuck Liddell, MMA fighter.
Right.
So he knows a thing or two about competing. Marissa Jarrett Winokur, she won a Tony
Yeah,
as,
of course.
Tracy Turnblad on
My husband
Hairspray.
did a movie with her.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
How lovely is she?
She's great.
She was on the first season of The Talk. She was like our roving reporter.
I remember that.
We don't have that anymore.
I remember that.
But yeah, she's wonderful, and she's a big... Shannon Elizabeth, everyone fell in love with her during American Pie.
Oh, my gosh.
And Miss Columbia, who we all thought was Miss Universe for about 12 seconds. When... Yes.
Didn't you always wonder what happened to her?
Well, she's looking for...
She's in the house.
I love that. She wants redemption.
Yeah.
Yes.
Omarosa, Brandy Glanville.
Yes. Also, Mark McGrath,
Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray.
Love him. Who else do we have? We have, remember Rudy from the Huxtables?
Oh, yeah.
Rudy Cosby Show.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Keisha Knight Pulliam.
Oh, my gosh.
She's all grown up.
I was going to say, I always picture
I know.
Rudy as
I was like,
Rudy.
children
She's
can be
there?
in
Kids
the
are in the house?
She's divorced. She has a 1-year-old child.
Unbelievable.
She's ready to play.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Julie.
And James Maslow. Easy on the eyes. James Maslow.
You'll be watching. I'll be watching from your house.
Yes. We'll be like, let me tell you the scoop.
Celebrity Big Brother. It is on CBS. Julie Chen. We'll be right back.
Entered live.